right, Chris, you ready for giant men in giant armor with stereos right where their pecs are so they can play like hot jams?
I'm trying to think of a joke that's comparison, but you must be talking about a Gears of War game.
That's it. It's Gears 5. It's right there on the screen. So welcome everybody back to the Dojo Rage Select. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And yeah, Gears 5's out, or it is. The Ultimate Edition is out for Ultimate Game Pass holders like myself.
So this is the newest Gears of War.
Yes.
This is the one I've been seeing trailers for.
Yes.
Okay. So
no, we're not playing we're not playing the like 2-year-old one.
Okay, fair. Just making sure. I don't understand this whole Xbox free pass thing. I'm a PlayStation guy, so
yeah,
they still make us struggle and claw for every little free thing we get.
$5 a month, and you get like 3 games every week just for nothing, just for being alive.
Wow.
So yeah,
and for $5.
And for $5. Yeah. And for $5. All right. Well, hey guys, do you want to come on? Whoa.
What's happening?
Let's go.
Is this the game? I'm not impressed so far.
Yeah, it's looking at trees simulated. They really went in a different direction with the new Gears of War.
They really did. It's kind of like ambient, really.
It's more like a screensaver than a game.
It's like that ADSM or whatever it is.
ASMR?
ASMR, whatever.
You still have to go into cover, though. I bet this is because it's trying to connect to some dumb online service, and there's like a million people all trying to play this game at the same time.
Well, yeah, it is brand new, so.
You know what? Hold on for just a second. All right, there we go. Now we're back. Yep, so we're not going to do any of this other nonsense versus escape or horde.
We're just playing the campaign?
We're just going to play the campaign. I'm not really super
story.
interested. So,
Act 1, diplomacy.
New campaign. Put it here. I played a little bit last night.
Okay.
So, all right, here we go. We got JD and Dell and Dave.
What? You play a robot?
Robot Dave. No, you play as JD. But you can bring other people into your game to play as a robot if they want. This game is weird, Chris. This game has Sarah Connor and Dave Bautista in it for the multiplayer, which is very strange. Like just that the older Sarah Connor from the new Terminator movie.
What, playing that character?
Yep, she's in here. Yep.
What? So they fused the Terminator world into the Gears of War world.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is the future, people. We'll get used to it. It's all going to be everything under one company.
They saw that Xbox. They saw that. They saw that Avengers money, and they were just like, put everything in everything. Put everything in there. Put the GoBots in there. We don't care. You nerds like GoBots, right?
So is this previously from the last game?
This is Gears of War 4. Yep. There's actually a little video about what happened in Gears of War 1 through 3, and then this is Gears of War 4. God, that's creepy.
It really is. I don't want the future to look like that.
You know what? We can skip this.
All right, good.
I will tell you what happened.
All right. Because I'm sure it's going to be very confusing.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, the first Gears of War was all about the first the Locust came out, right? So this is a different planet. It's called Sarah. Everybody's there. They had like a civil war, and then like suddenly these monsters came up out of the ground. They started fighting the monsters with chainsaw guns, and then it turns out that those monsters were being chased up out of the ground by another set of monsters that you had to fight. And then everybody got their big beefy arms together, and they did a thing, and all the monsters got killed. And then it was like years later, and JD is Marcus Phoenix's son, and there's new monsters. So
the monsters weren't done. There's a whole new set of monsters that were waiting even deeper underground.
Well, it's unclear, at least from the recap. Like the Locusts were just like underground goblin dwarves, and then the Lambent were like these weird mutants that were absorbing other things, and now we've got the Swarm, and they like kidnap people and turn them into locusts or something. I don't know. It's too much to keep track of.
Fair.
Big men with machine guns, chainsaws.
Fighting monsters.
Yes.
I can handle that.
Yes.
I don't really need to understand completely where they came from.
Yeah. And now this lady, who apparently from all the marketing or whatever is like the main character of this new game.
Okay.
Because she's got a secret. Her mom died at the end of the last game, but they had her like hooked up to the Swarm, and she gave her that little square, and that's like from her grandma. I don't know. You shoot the guys. You shoot them. They come at you. You shoot them with the gun.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So
let's get to the shooting, people.
All right, everybody, strap in. Whee!
That needed an extensive sequence to detail.
Yeah.
So who's jumping first?
Pusher.
You are.
Not you.
Del, I'm fine, okay?
Sure you are.
Forgot to hook your thing up, dumbass.
Thanks, Del.
kind of undercuts your whole like badass thing when you forget to.
The real basic level 1 stuff.
You're like, all right, you ladies, let's go. Oh shit! That would definitely be a twist.
It'll be a short game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that coming. And the robot. I kind of figured, can't we all just like send all the robots?
Yeah, I mean, if you got kick-ass robots, why are they sending humans in?
Yeah, can we just send like 8 robots?
Shot in the dark. This was the first Pink Panther movie.
Pink Panther movie?
Yeah, the first Pink Panther movie was called A Shot in the Dark.
Oh.
Yeah, and
With-
then is the Pink Panther.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not.
I'm really more of a Pink Panther TV show
I
kind of
know,
guy.
but I mean the Peter Sellers movies.
Yeah.
Which I know is totally related to Gears of War.
Yeah.
I figured
Well,
it was a worthy comment.
I mean, I've always thought about like, what if they did something different after Gears of War 3 instead of,
Like a romantic comedy or something?
yeah, maybe Gears of War 4 is like a visual novel with a bunch of anime waifus in it, or maybe it's a mystery, maybe it's like L.A. Noire, but JD has to doubt that the Locusts are coming back or whatever. Maybe
mean,
that's what happens.
Telltale's coming back, so you never know.
Well, sort of. They were bought by these guys, and it's mostly going to just be the name. Most of the people that work there are not coming back.
Huh.
Some are coming back as like contract, but
So now
Yeah.
it's explore more destroyed military bases.
we are actually so we've got a new threat of monsters, and the cogs. These guys know only one way to deal with monsters, and it is blow them up with space cannons. So we are trying to find. This is an old abandoned missile silo, and we're trying to launch a missile that has a thing on it called the Hammer of Dawn. And the Hammer of Dawn's like a big space laser. So you point a thing at something on the ground, and then it shoots it from orbit with the space laser.
Oh, it's like the Star Wars program.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah!
Well, game over, Jeff.
This is why you send robots.
You gave it a good try.
This is why you send robots. What would be the game type that would get you the most interested in Gears of War?
Oh, I don't know.
JRPG,
No,
high school,
definitely not.
simulator.
No, definitely not.
No?
No.
I kind of like the romantic comedy. I kind of like that.
Well, I mean, all these games now have like, which character will you date?
Yeah.
I kind of enjoying Assassin's Creed Odyssey because it doesn't want you to get in a relationship with anyone. You're just like, hook up as much as you can.
That's why there's so many assassins in these games. It's because Assassin's Creed Rome was a fucking hoe.
The next one takes place in the 80s. It's called Assassin's Creed Playa.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can do this in the last one, but you can make your robot like bring you stuff. You can be like, get it, robot. Bring me that grenade, robot.
Okay, so it just adds another dynamic to getting free stuff.
Yeah.
Like stuff you can't get to, but you can tell your robot to fetch.
Actually, there's I don't know how many different characters. I mean, I know that when you play in the multiplayer, like the characters have different powers. So like this guy has this power where you can hit the Y button, it scans, and it'll like
Right.
highlight if there's
I saw the
enemies.
trailer. Somebody can shoot through walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a stealth person who can turn invisible.
And Sedakana.
I still am baffled by that.
Get out of here, chair.
Should
But at
have
least we-
included Howard the Duck.
We still got chainsaw guns,
So they're guns that have chainsaws on them?
Yeah, instead of a bayonet, it's got a giant chainsaw on the front of it.
Okay.
And you just fucking chainsaw dudes in half, even though that's a really, really inefficient way to kill
That
somebody.
seems like an OSHA violation waiting to happen.
Like bisecting them. But hey, sometimes there's cables, Chris. And when you want to get rid of the cables, what better way to clear some of the forests here?
Well, aren't you trying to get to a missile that's inside this facility to launch it? And if you start cutting cables randomly, that's going to significantly reduce the chance of it working?
Chris, this is a romantic comedy. We don't think
right.
about those things.
Right, okay.
You're spoiling the plot.
And Meg Ryan as the robot.
My suspension of disbelief has been completely cracked.
Is that what Meg Ryan sounds like?
Yes, that's Meg Ryan. Have
Good
you seen what
impression.
Meg Ryan looks like nowadays?
True. Sounds more like Kathleen Turner.
You guys are unobservant.
So these guys are the old school guys,
Oh
right?
yeah, I think these are Locust. I'm not entirely sure because I never beat the fourth game. So,
Just because you got bored, or
yeah, I mean the thing is that Chris, I don't know if you've picked up on this over the years, but like Jeff isn't really the biggest fan of just continually tickling the nostalgia bones.
Yeah.
And so like in the fourth mission, they were like, oh God, JD over here has to go recruit his father, Marcus Phoenix, the meathead from the last 3 games that I don't give a shit about.
Okay.
And it was just like, guys. And then he gets kidnapped, and it's like, no, my dad got kidnapped by monsters. We got to rescue Marcus Phoenix. Look at us turn the tables on this established plot line. I was like, all right, I'm going to go play something
You're
else.
like, do you have any alternate Earth Nazis I can fight?
Yeah, just something else.
Yeah, family dynamics, not really. I mean, there you go. What you've got is a uncomfortable family drama going on here.
Yeah,
Like
but
half the indie films ever released.
if it was more like that, what was that HBO show that everybody likes?
You're going to have to be more specific.
About like a family that runs a company and
yeah, I know what you're talking
Succession
about.
or
Yeah,
something like that.
Succession. Yeah.
Like if it was more like that, if it was more about like JD and Marcus Phoenix arguing over who gets the stock options in the third quarter when we unveil the new chainsaw guns.
That would make you want to play this more?
Well, more than just like my dad got kidnapped by monsters. I'm like, okay, cry me a river. And people have been getting kidnapped by monsters in this franchise for fucking a decade now.
Right.
Like,
It's like, oh, your dad.
yeah,
Well, I guess he was a hero, so
yeah,
in terms of the game history.
yeah. But
Do they even know where they're going, or they're just like, this way is forward possible?
no, there's only one direction to go.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, oh, I guess we'll just keep going and hope we run into something we're looking for.
Oh, this guy's way bigger than the other ones. Yeah, zap him with that Emperor Lightning.
Emperor Lightning?
Yeah, like from Star Wars. Oh yeah. No, execute. You like that? That's what you do.
You just chainsawed him.
Yeah, you chainsaw the big motherfucker. The least efficient way possible to kill a person. I mean, if you were gonna kill a person, Chris.
It's the most fun way, though.
I mean, yeah, but it also seems like you got a lot of. You're probably gonna hurt yourself at some point.
True. You get blood in your eye.
I mean,
like,
I've got a giant tree problem in my backyard. And I don't even want to use a chainsaw to fix that.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
afraid
get
of
your.
'em.
You should get your robot with the Emperor Lightning to take care of that.
There you go. Get out there, Dave. Cut my tree, Dave. That's what this game needs to be. Tree
trimming.
Arboreal Simulator 2019.
Just wait. I'm sure there's already a Japanese game that does that.
There. We found
Well, they love
It's wrecked.
frag grenade. Take that.
They love frag grenades?
No, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm very tired. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's okay. They love simulators?
Oh, train simulator.
Oh, yeah.
Like hardcore. Buy a peripheral that is like an actual train. Trains only do 2 things, Chris. Forward, back, like open doors. That's pretty much all a train does. Trains don't, you don't have to take a turn. I mean, I guess you have to slow down briefly.
I mean, you follow the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's very linear.
There's not like a lot of
It's not like-
surprises.
There's no sandbox trains.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now that'd be pretty cool. If
Sandbox train, that train that has like spider legs,
Yeah.
mechanical spider legs.
Yeah,
and
they
go
get to the
anywhere.
end of like a train track, and they're like, "What do we do now?" And he's like, "Check this out." And you press the button. I'm still imagining it's the guys from Gears of War.
Where we're
obviously.
going, we don't need tracks.
And then the big spider legs come out, and the train starts walking around like chugga 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 chugga. But it's all still steam powered, so it's kind of like the robot, the spider robot at the end of Wild Wild West.
I mean, that has to have appeared in one of the Final Fantasy games, right?
Spider robot, spider train.
Yeah, it
There
feels
is a
like it.
train in one of the games, and it's kind of a famous meme where like one of your characters' powers is they can suplex other enemies, and so that guy can suplex the train because it's an enemy, and you can literally suplex any enemy in the game. So he just his little sprite jumps over to the train, picks it up, jumps off the screen. Oh yeah, now we've got these motherfuckers.
Zombie sewer beasts.
They're golems, just a bunch of Andy circuses.
Where'd it go? Are there more?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, why are we going this way? This seems like who made this choice? Who's in charge of directions?
Actually, there was a split in the road, and our dad and the girl on the front of the box art went one way, and me and this guy went the other way. So.
Fucking Google Maps. I told you we should have used Waze. Which actually is now owned by Google Maps, so it's kind of irrelevant.
What is it? I'd be surprised if there was like, oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah.
Eat
There we
it.
go. Google Maps was in this game somehow. Some weird thing. Marcus, pull up Google Maps. Oh,
Well-
no, I don't know. No, I don't want that one. It doesn't have a chainsaw on it.
I was gonna say, don't Microsoft and Google not really get along?
Yeah. In fact, Microsoft and Sony have been getting along, and I get the feeling that it's because they can see Google kind of having them in their sights.
Yeah. Google wants a piece of this pie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Even though they're doing a really bad job of convincing anybody that that's going to be a good idea.
Well, their history of trying to do stuff that like take over what somebody else has already had a super established business has not been fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like obviously they've got the world's premier search engine. That's not going away anytime soon. And their email is the best email you can get. But
Yep.
other than that, everything else is either interchangeable or something you would never in a billion years use. You know, like
Well, and the fact that they're going to want to that you're going to need to buy their games for like 60 whole goddamn dollars,
yeah.
and it's like,
Don't you want to compete? Come on. I honestly kind of surprised with Apple introducing the Apple TV hasn't decided to make that also more of a gaming platform, because I mean one of the weaknesses of Apple has always been just nowhere near as many games for the system.
Yeah.
And if you suddenly had this whole using that streaming tech,
nope.
like the PlayStation Go or whatever the other thing you were telling me about.
Yeah, PlayStation. Now is the TV. I think Go
Right,
is
yeah.
is correct.
For Mac, it'd be like, oh yeah, that suddenly you can see people going, okay, now I'll get an Apple.
I think they changed it a little bit because of the like what was it 5-6 years ago when they made the Macs where they have the x86 processors, so you can literally install Windows on them.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
Well, so you can play video games.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
What? Turn around. All right, fine, fuckface. I was trying to be nice.
Why?
Well, I wanted to do a 6 stealth kill on him. Oh wait, those guys got a barrel. Get that barrel.
Woohoo!
All right. Whoa, shit.
Fucking Jeff famously hates barrels.
Hate him. No, give me this. Give me the boom shot. This here is my boom shot. Oh, that didn't work. Ah, fuck
What
that.
were you trying to do?
Close the emergence hole.
Oh,
That's an emergence hole. You got to hit it with a grenade in order to close it.
to keep people from emerging.
Yeah, because the locusts, they come from underground. So I guess these guys are locusts. I'm still not
But
completely
didn't the other
sure.
guys come from underground too?
The Lambent? Yes.
I don't know, Jeff. I can't remember all this mythology.
It sucks that the terminology of who everybody is in this universe, I think, kind of blows. Like, these guys are cogs, which is like the order of governments, the like congressional order of governments. But then they call the individual soldiers gears, I guess, because they're real into like pithy, clever names. I'm just a gear in the cog.
A cog in the machine and the gear.
In the
and,
gear. The gears, I'm a cog.
So it's like the generals called like switches or something like that.
I don't know. But I will say that this one, I like the start on this one better than I liked the start on the previous one, because we got to dispense with the idea that there weren't going to be, like in the last one, you were fighting those robots and that lady with the weird face screen, and it was like, what are we doing? Like we were
Oh,
stealing
she was the bad guy.
She's like the government, and we were stealing like a generator from her because our colony needed a generator, and it was like, what? I don't give a shit about any of this. Like, get to this part with the giant, the ball sacks and
I was
everything.
gonna say, what is
Like-
with the giant dripping ball sacks? I feel like I would not want that dripping on me.
I don't want to lean up against it. This giant, like
Whatever, but yeah, undulating sack.
it's good eating though, Chris.
Is it?
Yeah, especially if you don't cook it. You get that
You just eat it sushi style.
tartar. Yeah.
Oh, you got a giant beastie over there?
Yeah. They got monsters. They got big monsters.
Yeah, I saw from the trailer. You get to some serious kaiju fights this time around.
Yep. I actually think that I know what this game is going to be about, because at the end of Gears of War 3, there was one thing that was kind of left unanswered, and it was that there was this locust, or no, oh shit, chainsaw fight.
Oh, geez, he lost though.
Yeah. There was a like queen of the locusts, right? There was like this, didn't look like a monster. It was just like a lady with a hat on, that was like the queen of the locust from underground, and that was like the one thing that they never resolved in Gears of War 3, and so I figured that's probably going to be what they end up doing at the end of this.
Because everyone is so concerned with the story elements, apparently.
I wouldn't completely rule that out. I mean, there's a lot of people that get real into it. I don't know. I've never been as into this franchise, mostly because I was a PlayStation guy and this was on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And I really got tired of hunkering down behind chest-high cover for 8 hours at a time.
Yeah, there seems like there's a lot of that happens in this series.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, but my guy he's down. Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Did you get him? I'm not clear. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yes.
Hey, control.
So, yeah, our guy... Jesus, it's dead, dude. Are you fighting me? Why are you...
What is happening?
Oh, I think I might have accidentally shot it, and now it thinks I'm an enemy. I'm going to run away.
That's a thing in the game? That's fucking lame.
Friendly fire, dumb robots.
I don't like it.
Nope, locked. We'll have to find another way to open it.
Don't you come over here and fuck with me. I haven't fucked with you for a while. Don't you fuck with me. No, I see you.
What is it doing?
I don't know. Skynet. You know how Skynet is.
Do I, though?
I mean,
I guess this
At
does
this
have
point-
Skynet, so...
Check that pen.
There you go. Robot, get in there and do your thing.
Yeah.
What do we pay you for?
is that Terminator movie isn't out yet, is it?
No, I just saw the trailer for it yesterday. The newest trailer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everyone's very obvious. I mean,
Oh, Jesus, what the...
people are like,
What
I
the-
don't
Damn it, robot! That was right behind me! Was that your revenge?
Maybe so. People are like, I don't want to get burned again. I don't care. I'm like, there's a lot of franchises that have made a lot worse sequels than the Terminator sequels that you guys are still excited for. So.
Yeah, I have never... I mean, like... I'm not going to say that I think that the Terminator sequels are good or that I want to watch them a whole bunch of times, but, like... I didn't think Terminator 3 was as bad as everybody thought.
Yeah, I never
and
understood the hate for 3. I thought it was kind of entertaining.
Salvation wasn't a great movie, but I mean, like,
At its worst, it's just really badly acted and badly written.
Yeah.
But it had some good effects and good kills and shit. It
Yeah.
wasn't totally awful.
and then the one with Daenerys was okay. With
It was okay. It was wacky enough that I was entertained.
yeah,
by it.
like I didn't know where they were going with it, so I was
But
like,
this felt like this feels like one of those things. Like you guys are taking this franchise way too seriously.
yeah, I feel like it's the way that people feel about like Predator.
Yeah.
where there's some people that are taking Predator really, really, really
Well,
seriously.
I genuinely liked the last one because I don't give a fuck about the Predator mythology. I enjoyed a movie that was making light of the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't care about the Predator mythology, but that last movie was just gooftastic.
I enjoyed it.
I think that the Predator always works better when you don't explain anything about the Predator. I think the moment that you start ascribing, like, oh my God, they've got a society. And it's like, we don't need to know that. We can just be like,
Kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
they're trying to kill us. We're going to kill them. That's why the first one's the best, is because that was just that. And then we were done.
Hey, we just lost our backup.
Well, whose fault is that?
Who
oh,
was the
God.
backup?
Oh, God. The robot? Oh, shit.
What?
Whoa, dude.
How did you get hit? You're behind the thing.
No, I came out briefly, and that guy was throwing fucking chucking saw blades. Look at that. He's got a
So
saw blade gun for
Do you
some reason.
auto heal in this game?
No, Dell brought me back to life. The AI brought me back to life. This is like a squad thing. Is that guy saying Zool?
Cool. Tiny in Ghostbusters too.
There we go.
I think he's dead.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna
There's
grab
another
his
guy over there to the right.
saw blade gun. Oop. Okay.
Get in the muck.
Here. Show me that. There we go.
Yeah, see, I knew there was a guy over there.
He's not really doing anything. He's just hanging around. This thing is called the Buzzkill?
Oh, that-
Who named this? Like a 12-year-old?
Hey, you got a buzz?
Oh,
So, yeah, you're just shooting buzzsaws.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ineffectually, as near as I can tell.
and there were only 10 of them, so it's empty now. This is also one of those franchises where a lot of people will, like, go through and play it co-op with their friends on, like, the hardest difficulty level. And I ain't got time for that.
Nah.
I'm going to die someday. I'm going to be
You
playing.
don't want to look back and say, why did I spend so much time on Gears 5?
Yep.
Big door, nameplate, maybe Commander written on it.
It's like, I could have gotten married, had kids, done the whole thing like that. But instead, I think I'll just beat Gears 5 on a super hard, on Nightmare.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not delusional. But, I could have, like, cooked a healthy meal or, like, watched an instructive YouTube video. I wouldn't go as far as get married and have kids.
Learn
like,
to play the guitar.
I don't know if I don't even go that far. Learn to play like the bass, maybe. There's only 4
Sure.
strings on
It
that.
can't be. How hard could that be, right?
Yep. Oh, geez, who's this guy? Is that Baron Zemo?
I don't. I think wrong franchise. But
Oh,
Get this open.
yeah, do something useful. Stop telling your robot friends to kill me.
that's right. Start telling them not to kill me.
Good news. We found the
So I actually played this part already, which is kind of why I know where everything is.
Cheating.
And so, like, the guy who's on the other end of the comms from us is actually like this kind of wisecracking dude that was like my favorite guy from Gears, who's now just like your backup scientist man.
Oh.
Because even the scientists have to be like beefy dudes.
right. What is with? Is it just everybody is genetically like modified?
I don't know. I do know that like, oh shit, right, okay, hold on, I forgot about
Say,
this.
what about help?
No, I'll be.
Fuck your
Hold on, I
help.
gotta get the grenade launcher. I'll be right back. And then
That was conveniently just left lying around.
like I feel like the men in this game they're proportioned. Every one of them is like Schwarzenegger sized, and then the women are just like regular human beings. So
Well, because like video game designers think that like only ridiculously huge beefy men are attractive and only waif-like women are attractive.
is that what it is?
I think that's it.
All right. I don't know, man. You know, every so often you see like watch a movie, play a video game, you know, whatever. There's like a real beefy lady, like some kind of just super big lady, like Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
Yeah, me too.
I'd go out with Brienne of Tarth. Like not even like Gwendolyn Christie the way that she looks in real life, who's just attractive as hell.
Yeah.
But like actual Brienne of Tarth.
Sure.
Man, I haven't been on a date in a while. It's good.
Like that seems like a good option.
Yep.
I'm like, I am totally willing to be the beta in that relationship.
Show up.
No problem. Is that rocket attack?
It is, believe it or not.
Good.
All right, we got to launch this rocket.
Dave to plug into. If it checks out, he'll initiate the launch.
Hooray.
The
plot.
Lancer, make the boom shot,
Getting all your shit together.
switch back over to the Lancer. Even the panels. Look at the size of this panel. Even the panels are too big. They're too beefy. The panels are on roids. You need like one thin piece of metal over that.
Launch sequence.
Pressurized. First
And I still don't know what's up with the speakers. Like what's up
Why
with
they're
the PEC
why,
speakers.
why they're over their moobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just makes them look like they got giant metal nips. They're going to be nursing a big robot.
It is an odd style. I mean, what is the point of them? Is it just like
I have
in
no
this
idea.
version of the future, the one thing these guys have to do to keep being tough is every once in a while they got to stimulate each other's nipples. So
gotta
gotta have
twizzle.
easy off
Yep.
things. So I'm feeling weak. Tweak my nips.
Tweak my giant robot nips, son. Uh-oh. Chugga, 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 chugga. See, because she's like a regular-sized person.
Yeah.
ignition. Engine 1.
All right.
Why are they always running out on me?
Papa Phoenix is not amused.
Let's get that hatch open.
Ooh, it is Hatch Chili season.
Is it? Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
What's our plan?
I, hate
I just
it.
buy them canned.
I hate that. Because everybody's just like, ooh, everything's super spicy now. I'm like, ooh, great.
Well, Hatch chilies aren't terribly spicy.
Eh,
They're like mildly spicy.
eh. I'm a wiener. I'm a
That's
spice
my
wiener.
level of spice is Hatch chilies. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's good.
I'm not.
I can handle jalapenos. You start getting to habaneros, and we're gonna have to have a glass of milk.
I'm not addicted to any of that crap.
My wife just straight up eats scorpion peppers. She's insane.
What?
Yeah. She's like, she loves it super ridiculously hot. I cannot handle it. I won't kiss her after she's eaten at some places.
Well, no, Dewey. You're gonna get your face is gonna be on fire.
And
yeah,
certainly no oral sex.
Oh God, I never even considered it.
Yeah. That happened to me once.
Oh, once.
Not with her, with someone else. I'm like, I've learned my lesson.
Oh, whoa.
Never get a blowjob after going to a Mexican restaurant with your date. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Good life hack.
Yeah.
Life hack number 4.
Yeah. Very important. Put it at the top of the list, people.
Yep. Oh God damn it!
How did you miss?
I shot it over his head because it goes in an arc. It's fine. Robot,
Bring it down, Dave.
Get it down. Get going, Dave.
Keep going, Dave. Good job, Dave.
Yep.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, for years, I was so glad. You know that episode of The Modern Rogue where Grant ate the hot peppers with them?
Yes.
Grant tried to get me to do that for like 5 years on Rage Select. And I was like, I don't like hot peppers. And he was like, well, I'll eat them. And I'm like, but I mean, like,
what's the fun of that?
his idea was he wanted to like eat them and then see how long he could play a video game whilst suffering from hot pepper death.
Why would you want to?
I don't know, because I don't eat them. I don't eat them hot peppers. I'm not a fan. They don't do anything for the taste, and they make your face explode.
So like, how much cheese can you eat and still play a video game? You know what? A lot, actually.
A lot of cheese. I actually had an idea so my version of the challenge was when they had those 5 nuggets for $1 at Burger King.
Yeah.
About Matt and I go to Burger King and spend $20, and we're just going to sit there and see how many nuggets we can eat before we throw up.
That also does not sound like fun.
Like that scene in Indiana Jones where they're doing the shots,
Yeah.
but with nugs instead. What does she say? Where she's like, the namaste or whatever.
I don't remember.
All right. So the doors were broken on the launch, on the rocket. And that was the goddamn it, James, because they were like, oh, it's broken, let's leave. And then he's like, no, we can do it, Dad. And he's like, oh, you can't do it, son. Get back here. Grr. Oh, no, my robot. Oh.
Hey, that robot cost a lot, goddammit.
Yep. My flashlight was in there. Wait, what was that?
Oh, he loves his robot.
They said he's a robot, and then he said that's not his fault. It's a robot, dude.
It's like, look, I fucked that robot.
I kind of like this because I feel like this is the first mission of the game, and that all the action and the iconography and all this stuff is like what I would expect from the end mission of a game like
True.
4 years ago. They're really putting a big foot forward.
What is the deal here? What is
Grumble,
the man
grumble.
off going on?
It's his dad. His dad is mad because he risked his life.
What I tell you about? We are on a military like fucking outing together.
Yep.
Cutscene.
I actually think that we're probably going to wrap it up here.
Okay.
Can I pause cutscenes? Yes, I can pause cutscenes. Okay. Because when we come back, we're going to be in uncharted territory. I kind of want to just get through what I got through. Chaps!
Why is it? Is this a credit sequence basically?
Buy some chips. Yes.
Okay.
We're
This
going
is that
back.
moment in the movie where you realized 40 minutes has gone through the movie and now they're doing the titles.
Now you're like, God, son of a bitch.
Oh shit!
Yep.
We barely do this thing.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know what you think down in the comments. We got a Patreon, patreon.com/Rage Select. Kick us some bucks. Get on the Discord and whatnot. Chris, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, I run a little podcast network called oneofus.net where we review movies, TV shows, and a bunch more. Even Jeff appears every once in a while.
Yeah.
Please come on over and check out our stuff. On Monday, we're premiering our extra long, spoilers included after a certain point, review of It Chapter 2.
Oh.
That honestly, we had such a great time recording. I really want you guys to hear it.
Okay, cool. Well, wait, what day do you say it comes out?
Monday.
Okay, the same day that this goes up.
Well, there you go.
There you go. All right, and then join us back here tomorrow as we continue Gears of War 5. What should it be, like a cooking show? Is that what it should be?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. Cooking up locusts.
It's Gears Cold Case. Cold Case File.
Ba-bum! Produced by Dick Wolf.
Law and Order Gears of War.